Hello there everybody, Oymon here, and welcome back to Breathedge. So when we last left off, we'd done some exploring. We'd sort of been over in that direction. We found a few sort of safe places to hang out. We found some information about there were things on the ship that there shouldn't have been, and stuff like that. And we got 2 of the 6 things that we need in order to like cool off the core enough, although technically neither of them, you know, succeeded, but then that's kind of the point of the game. So what we've now got to do, and as you can see in the task at the top corner, we've got to build a service module. And I was thinking about it in the last one that I think, ooh, what was that? Oh, it was just that. We got to build a service module, which basically means building a base. And I've got an idea, sort of roughly where I want it. Obviously, we'll have to, like, you know, explore around a bit, make sure we've got an exactly good place. But in order to build a base, we needed this. So we needed 2 construction kits and electronics. Cool. But that's not just it, though, because that allows us to build, as far as I can tell, it says 8 replaceable blocks of walls. So presumably we can have 8 compartments within that module, I think? I'm not exactly sure how it works, but we've got all these different things. We got like an airlock, power generator, an oxygen generator. I'm thinking we're probably gonna need that. I'm assuming. So yeah, I don't really know if we're going to be able to build all this stuff straight off, because you got like small airlock and just regular airlock and corridor airlock, and okay, I don't really know what all these things are going to be. So yes, we've got all this stuff: an interphone, oxygen generator, and a power generator, and a research table. Research table seems might be an idea, but yeah, we've got all these different things, which I'm assuming we're going to have to like build into the station. I don't quite know how the base building works, so we're mostly going to be just sort of throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. Now we got some oxygen candles on me, because we're definitely going to need that while I faff around trying to get it all working and good. But yeah, so current objective, build a base. Now I am kind of curious, actually, seeing as we've got, I'd like an oxygen generator. I also really want a power generator. So I'm thinking if we take also the stats for these things, so I need a generator, 2 aluminium and titanium. Do I even have all that? Nope, I need to be on that one. Or none of them at all. So 2 aluminium and 2 titanium. And a do I have a generator? I might have a generator. Yeah, okay. So that means we can technically build that now. There's the power generator. We can also build some of those too. I don't know if I'm going to need an airlock, but I might need an airlock as well. Okay, so we got enough for the power generator, and we're definitely going to want, so we also need more aluminium. I don't have a lot of aluminium, that's the problem. We don't have much of that at all, unfortunately. No, nothing in there. That's empty. Just oxygen candles and whatnot. Okay. So what I need is, we also needed an inductor, wasn't it? No, I don't think I already had one of those. No. Okay. So how do you build an inductor? I don't remember. Metal, plastic, and 2 wire. There we go. Okay. So we got our inductor, we got our generator. So we got 2 aluminium, 2 titanium, 3 aluminium, 4 titanium. I'm assuming I'm going to need an airlock. So we need 4 aluminium and 6 titanium. Do I have enough for that? Because I've currently got 2 aluminium and that's it. And I got 2 titanium. So I need 1 more titanium and 2 more aluminium. Where did you get the aluminium actually? I've forgotten. Right, okay, so we need the grabber for that. Alright, let's go grab some aluminium. Should be on an asteroid around here somewhere. Ice, electronics, is that some? Not denting. No, that's alkaline. There'll be some around here somewhere. That's ice. Oh. What was the... Oh no, I don't need that. I need the drill. Where's my drill? Oh, I thought I needed the grabber. I think you need the grabber for the other thing. That'll do it. Might as well take all of it while I'm here. Alright, let's top my oxygen back up. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get this done. Now, I wanted to go easily over in this direction. There's a whole bunch of stuff over there that I haven't looked at yet. Like a whole bunch of stuff. So fingers crossed this is correct. Oh, dear. I don't think I've been into this thing yet, have I? I might have done.
Interesting.
Is it now? Come on, let me... Wrong one. I need to scan things.
An intact monitoring cabin. If we find some cameras that are connected to it, then we can see something useful.
Can we? Ah. Well, okay then. Alright. I think I want to build it in this open space around here. Good view of the ship's core. Oh, that really is the remains of the ship, isn't it? That's nuts. This feels a decent place. We also got to go over to the Normandy at some point, but alright, well this is as good enough as any, I suppose. Ooh. Okay. Different session rounds, very unreasonable. Okay, what I need to do now, I need to build, assuming, an airlock. Ooh. Can we go inside? We can. Sweet. Alright, so first things first, oxygen generation. I'll make it as quickly as possible. Power generation, oxygen generation. And build a power generator. Yep, got it. And hey, look, we're getting oxygen just like that. Brilliant. What? I thought I had enough titanium for that. No! Damn it, why didn't I have enough titanium? Did I forget to pick up titanium? I probably forgot to pick up titanium. But hey, we have a base and it has oxygen in it, which is amazing because I don't have any power in the place yet. But, yeah, where's my ship? There it is. Oh, hey, Dozen Atom. This game is beautiful. Yeah, I will say, visually, this game is very good. It does itself really, really well, I think. Ooh, that looks... I mean, it's a bit basic, but I guess it'll do. Right, okay, we need to find some titanium. Fortunately, it looks like the area where I built my base doesn't have any resources in it, but that's fine. It's just a nice empty space, which is sometimes what you want. Ooh, second. There's the titanium. Aha! And there was another one, I saw it. Oh, never mind, I lost sight of it. Titanium! Oh, you meant in humor, right. I mean, yes, the game does have a good sense of humor. Although I do say sometimes the jokes go by a little fast for me. The main guy talks way too fast. And often his jokes just fly straight over my head because I'm busy concentrating on other stuff while he's talking. And it's like, well, you know, could be better. Right. Alright, so we want a power compartment next. Sweet. Well, okay then. So now, yeah, so we need an interphone. Protective cover, breach chance down by 15%. Nice, interesting. Ceiling. Ooh. Station status screen. How do you tell what your area's like danger level is? Anyway, we've got power, which is good, and we've got oxygen, which is really good. So yay, look at this, we have our own base. Woohoo! Excellent. What I'm thinking is I can always build a corridor here and like expand outwards, or I can even expand upwards, I assume. I don't know if ladders are a thing, but I assume they are. So yeah, we can always like build more if we need more space and more room, because that seems to be a thing. Okay, so we have our new base. That's excellent. One thing I actually do note that we don't really have like here, we don't have storage. Have we got things like radios, and we got like a bunch of other stuff? I do wonder if I built that I could just get free water, perhaps. But we don't appear to have like something for storage. We've got a research table. So yeah, we need to build a research table, and we're going to need to build an interphone, and we may need to build a couple of protective covers. Thought your boat would be halfway across the map because there's no resistance. No, I mean, the idea of this place is there is a very tiny amount of gravity which keeps things stable, because technically speaking, you're not in like just the depths of nowhere space. You're actually in orbit above a planet trapped in the ring system around it. So there is a small amount of gravity, and that's their in-game excuse for why things stop, rather than just flying around forever like in real space. As you bring your chicken into the base. The chicken is always with me. Actually, the chicken is always... I'm always carrying the chicken. It's the immortal chicken, and I'm always carrying it. Okay. Alright, so we have our base, which is excellent. What we now need is stuff. Also, I need some more fuel at this rate. Looking down, what was down here? Because I don't remember going down here, but apparently there's a thing. So I'm assuming I've already been in here. Because the game seems to think I have, so it's not pinging me for anything. So what's down here then? Because honest to God, I don't remember. Oh, hey, it's this place. I do remember this place. Yeah, we're inside the big tunnel bit. I didn't realize there was a hole up there. Huh. Well, how about that? Well, at least now we know how we can get to the thing easily enough. Alright. Whoop. Careful now. Okay. Let's get some stuff. At least it isn't slanted sideways. Alright, so what's a list of everything I need? 3 aluminium. I've got that. 2 thick electrical tape, 2 resin, and titanium. Thick electrical tape. Ah. 2 thick electrical tape. What was it? What was the other one? 2 resin. Which I do have a couple of. Alright, so that nets me the stuff for the research table, which I do need. Power generator we've got. Oxygen generator we've got. I need an interphone. I need a protective cover. Have I found any lead? I'm actually trying to remember now if I've even found any lead. Because that might come in handy. 5, 6, 7, 13. 13, huh? Does the immortal chicken provide you with eggs? No, but it does provide with comical sense of humor when you use it to diffuse electrical stuff, or use it to block up holes and watch it like explode, even though it sort of technically doesn't. Hello as well, by the way, Insane Aussie. I thought I had some lead, but I guess I haven't found any yet. I thought I did. So, oh no, here we go, lead. Alright, so we'll take some lead just to shore up the external defenses. So that's good. Let's see, we want, for the ceiling thing we want titanium, a battery, and a light bulb. I have some of those. There's the light bulb. Do I have a spare battery? I don't think so. I think I used them all up. Which is kind of annoying, actually. Yeah, I've used up all my things. I've only got 2 titanium. How much titanium did I need? For... I need 1 titanium for that. 1 titanium for that. And 1... Okay, so we're definitely going to need some more titanium. And we also need to make a battery, which I need to remind myself how the hell to do. Gotta remember where it is first. Is it resources? Yes. So it's alkali. Apparently I already have some alkali on me. Though I don't know why. Yes, I do. I just have that. Did I need that for craft something? I think I did. No, I just have that. And I need some metal. Which... No, I do have some. Alright, make a battery. Okay, so electronics, 2 glass, and some wire. Got some of that. No, that's rubber. Nope, come on. Wire, glass. What was the other one? I've already forgotten. Well, I'm actually using up quite a lot of my stuff right now. Electronics and another piece of glass, actually. Do I not have any spare electronics? I don't. God damn it. I need to get some titanium while I'm out here. I do remember. What does I need to get electronics? Drill. Gotcha. I did see a titanium bowl around here somewhere. Titanium. Does me. Alright. We're in. Come on, let me round it. Alright. We've got enough stuff for that. I need a generator and I need plastic. Generator and plastic. Okay. Plastic, I should have some kicking around. Maybe? It's an oxygen generator. Well, I had plastic at one point, but it would appear I don't have any plastic now. Right. Hang on, wait, what was the... I did need a generator. I mean, I could get lucky and find one out there, but that's not a guarantee. Oh, more electronics, metal and wire. Plastic. Where do you... Hang on, where do you typically find plastic? Memory serves. Isn't that blobby stuff you find on the side of... Yeah, it's that stuff. Okay. Okay, gotta keep an eye out for blobby stuff. Well, I've probably scavenged all the plastic from the immediate area. Does it need some electronics when I can find it? Maybe, possibly, who knows. Check some of these more far away areas and less likely to have scoped out. Alright. Shocking. Right.
I don't even know if he was either trying to plug the potato into the generator or power the generator from the potato.
Is that a potato battery? Is that supposed to be a potato battery? It's probably supposed to be a potato battery. Still no sign of any plastic, which is kind of irritating actually. I will say Area 2 has had a lot less plastic than Area 1 ever did. I also think I spy a turret down there, and that's not a good sign. Alright, any sign of any plastic around here? Or electronics. I will happily take either. Nope, don't look like it. I think that was where I got one of the compartment bits. That's irritating. Never any plastic when you want some. I also notice I'm very low on food and water right now, so I should probably eat something. Good. Okay, I still need plastic. Come on, there's gotta be some plastic kicking about somewhere. One of these ruins has gotta have some. That was electronics. I mean, I've kind of scavenged this whole area out, which is not good, really. Ah, there's electronics at least. That's something. And I could try back at the starting area, but no guarantee there's going to be any there either. Plastic, plastic, plastic. I wonder. Ah, plastic. Ooh, what's that? Is that a battery? Damn it, where'd it go? Damn it, I saw a battery. There was definitely a battery. And then I ran into it. It flew off somewhere. Oh, have I not done that one yet? Good enough. Where's my, there you are. I got a piece of, did we need one piece of plastic or was it two pieces of plastic? I don't even remember. Ooh, actually. I could do with some resin. What do I need for the resin? Grabber, 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 grabber. Excellent. I don't need it now, but I'll always need it at some point. I needed a generator. That's, whoop, careful now. That was, no, stop it. That was why I needed the plastic, wasn't it? Clay. Metal. Metal and wire. I'm starting to forget why I'm doing things. Drop some of that off. Am I out of wire as well? Huh, I am. That can't be good. Oh, they might have normal metal too. Still, there should be plenty of that kicking around. Okay. titanium. Yep. That'll do it. Drink. And what was the other thing I needed? Metal, alkali, something and something. I don't know. I keep forgetting because I keep getting distracted by other stuff. What was it? Metal. Wire. That was it. Wire. I did see some wire somewhere. I think it was down here actually. Won't need the thing for this. I'm just wasting fuel on it. So some. There it was. And yoink. Speaking of fuel, I should really refuel the damn thing. Is that? It is. Ooh, I wonder if. Yep. Plastic and another battery. And why not? Might as well. Alright, we're in. Okay. Now we can make the generator. Excellent. Now, so we've got the research table. Yes. The interphone. Yes. And there was one other thing. Light bulb, battery, titanium. Hopefully we got enough for all that. Otherwise I'll be back here again. What I need to do, drop a few things off. Have enough room to pick you up, take you across. I could do with a spare container over there, frankly. Drake. Alright, we're off. I'm kind of curious what's made all these giant molten holes around here. Whether or not I'm going to have to deal with a hot zone or what. Because we've already had to deal with cold before, so we're going to have to deal with heat as well. I do wonder if I've maybe built this too far out in the middle of nowhere, but screw it, I built it now. I'm not going to demolish it at this point. Right, so we need a research table, which I'm going to build right there. Ooh, the electrical engineer spacesuit. That sounds fun. Okay. We also want what was it? The interphone, which I'm going to build there. Could come in handy. And we want we want you to be right there. Very nice. Ooh, look at that. Oh, look, that's how you look at this stuff. Okay, and we also want, we want a couple of these, which are these going to be built on the front of the side or the outside? Ooh. Hey, there we go. Hey, my place is looking pretty good. Wait, look at that. I got a -8 breach chance. I think they should probably cap that at 0, but whatever. So we got 24 energy and 21 oxygen. This is lovely. This is fantastic. I love this. And see, this is what you need in base building. Simple mechanics. Keep it nice and easy. That way you don't get too bogged down with annoyances. Excellent. Do I? That's a shame. Okay, well, at least I could do that now. So, what's this? We got a research table. I think it's got a research table. Ooh. And ooh. Okay, so we need to go scavenging for stuff in order to be able to research stuff to be... Bribe is always a bribe? What? Okay, we've got a bribe, we've got a rocket vacuum cleaner. A ZAZ-1 vehicle. Oh, yes. So we've got some engineering spacesuits, electrical engineer spacesuits. Military oxygen cylinder. I really want that. Obsolete accelerator. Right, so the rocket... Wait, the rocket vacuum cleaner... Isn't that the one I've already got? Isn't that the rocket vacuum cleaner? We've got a blaster. Quite a serious weapon, in fact, back in the day. I wonder if you can use that to destroy the turrets. Possibly. Scrapper. Enhanced handy scrapper. Ah, so these are better scrappers, are they? So I have 4 refined metal. Ooh. But then again, I do currently have several handy scrappers because I've just found them as time went on. So, okay. Oh, that reminds me. Just drop this somewhere, I guess. Somewhere to store all my spare. Well, no, that's the wrong side button. Idiot. Open up. Drop off all the miscellaneous for now. Excellent. At least that means I can't accidentally pick it up again. Alright, so we've got a research table, which means we now need to research stuff. 4 electronics, 2... Can I even make 2 compensators and 2 generators? God. Can I even make a compensator? Oh, I can. Oh dear. This stuff's gonna take a while to do, isn't it? So we got an obsolete accelerator. Because my current accelerator is... Oh! No, I've already got the jet accelerator, which is accelerator 100. So actually, I don't need the obsolete accelerator, so that can bugger off. So you got a handy scrapper, a scrapper, and then an enhanced scrapper. And the difference, of course, is 1 whole refined metal. So honestly, I think considering the durability, like a handy scrapper, actually handy scrapper I think naturally gives you a durability of 20. And it costs 3 metal. Now, refined metal costs 4 normal metal. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 12 for 60. 12 for 60. Or 16 for 99 versus... Hang on. Oh, wait. Durability of 50. Oh, yeah, of course. I forgot. Yeah, there was a patch, wasn't there? There was a patch the other day that actually upped the durability of all the items. I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, they basically upped the durability of pretty much everything. So yeah, a lot of these things have had the. So honestly, just like the durability handy scrapper thing with a 50 durability for only 3 metal versus a scrapper which has a durability of 60 for 3 refined metal. I mean, unless that has the added benefit of destroying things quicker. So like, you know, the scrapper tends to take off about 15 points of damage. It sort of varies. It's somewhere between 10 and 15 per attack. Unless the scrapper takes off like 50 per attack. Like, in terms of basic resources, that's not worth the time. That is so not worth the time. So the military, what do I got right now? No, I've just got the basic oxygen cylinder. Okay. So I definitely need the military oxygen cylinder. That's gonna take a while. And we also apparently need that. Lead paint. Oh, Christ. Lead paint annoying. It's one of those things you can craft, but you need paint and lead. I don't have any paint and I don't have any lead. Because I left it all behind in Act 1. Okay. But it definitely wants me to do engineer suit. I've also got the Zaz 1 vehicle, which I'm like, oh, I'd love to be able to do that. But I need a Breathedge energy core. And a lycoplasma. I don't even know what those are. Okay. I think the rocket vacuum cleaner is what I'm currently using. So I think that's a case of you can build this if you destroy your current one. Which you shouldn't really do. You should keep it going, you know? But, it reminds me. Did no, not you. You. I did. I need to refuel that. Okay, so in terms of what we need to get, I'm going to make a list because otherwise I'm liable to forget. So we need electronics times 4. And then 2 compensators and 2 generators, which requires, okay, it's 2 compensators. That's alkali. That's 2 alkali. 2 refined metal. Jesus Christ. Okay. If you ever remember watching me play Subnautica, you know I did exactly the same thing. And then 2 titanium for both. Okay, that's not good. And then what was it? 2 generators or 2? I'll make sure I get this right. Yeah, 2 generators. For which I shall need 2 alkali again. Another 2 electronics. 2 metal. In fact, 4 metal because it's 2. And then a wire. 2 wires. Okay. And that would net me the first one. And what do I need for you? A roll of fabric. Wait, is a roll of fabric different from just fabric? I think it might be. Yeah, so it's fabric times 4, which I think you would think I've just got. Okay, so we got 4 fabric. So obviously you want the lowest possible thing. Lead paint, which means 1 lead and 1 paint. Which means I may have to return to the first area. And 2... Do I not have aluminium? No, I don't have aluminium on this list. Alright, so we got our list of things that we need, which isn't... I mean, it's not unreasonable. Let's see what I've already got. Okay. We've got 1 wire. 2 titanium, so we've already got that. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of this, and I'm going to put things that I have the set of into here. So titanium 2, that's done. Do I have any? So we've got normal metal. We do need 4 normal metal, so that's that. Put that in there. Don't have any electronics. We got resin. We don't need resin, do we? We don't need plastic either. Okay. We do need wire, but we need 2 wires, so I'll leave that out for now. Okay then. So, in terms of basic stuff, we're off to a good start, but we're going to need to go back to my old base. There we go. I don't know if there's a place, like, you know, ruin, where you can learn to craft storage. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Because that's where I'm going to have to go to get paint. Assuming I don't have any here, because I'm pretty sure I brought everything with me. At least everything important. So I may have some paint, but I used up all my lead doing the thing. I don't remember where do you get lead? That's completely forgotten. Whoop. Let's see what we got. Fabric. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, there we go. That's good. Do I have any more lead? Got resin, salt, and honey. Put that off. Don't need it. Okay. We've got 1 electronic, I guess. That's something. And we do have some refined metal. So that's good. Don't need any magnets. Okay. And this doesn't have any... No, that's just got some of my old shit in it. Don't need any of that. Okay, so we definitely don't have any paint, and we definitely don't have any lead. Alright. Whoops. Where do I get lead? Because I honest to God don't remember. You get it over with the paint? Station debris. Hands and handy scrapper. Could be that we just need to go back to the old place. Alright. Right. Lead and paint. Lead and paint. Lead. do wonder if I should take more than just that. Probably a good idea, actually. Let's see if we can find some paint. Are you paint? You are paint, but I don't think I can pick you up, can I? You're just part of the environment. That's kind of weird. All good stuff, I suppose. Where's the paint? That one's empty. Gotta be more paint kicking around here somewhere. It's just normal metal. Do I need normal metal? No, but I guess I can take it. Oh, hush. Empty. God damn it, all the tanks are empty. I literally do think I've used them all up already. Yep, empty, empty, empty. Well, whoa, that, gotcha, there's a block. Excellent. Where is... Thank you very much. Don't need you anymore. Where's my vehicle? No, really, where the hell is there? It is. Okay, so we got the paint, we got the lead. Let's get the heck out of here. Well, yep, that's very nice. Come on now. So we got the lead. Got the paint. Got the fabric. Need the alkali. I think I've got some of that. Got the refined metal. All right. I'm fully aware of that because you're constantly telling me. Thank you very much. I've been to do that for ages. Okay. We're gonna need... Yeah, we need another piece of alkali. Not good. Oh, really? I'm going all the way up, huh? Okay, well, I'll tell you what, let's make some actual stuff that we can. Make some pieces of lead paint. The big one is going to be electronics because That's the ones that's like really, really hard to find. Did I never pick that up?
Intergalactic forced exchange of specialists. Convenient, effective, but still remains a fantasy, unfortunately.
I have to pick up all this random stuff to get him to make comments. Anyway, alright, so we've got all that. We can turn that fabric into roll of fabric. Right, that'll do that. We got one aluminium. I need another aluminium, which I do not have here. Truth be told, I don't really have a lot of everything. I've got a lot of food and water. Like, food and water are not issues, really. Okay. Alright, so we need to go looking for aluminium on an asteroid. Or, you know, any kind of rock. Is that? Yes, it is. Haha. Oh, drill. Wrong one. And that should be that. Alright. We do need more wire, which I'll find all in good time. We also need electronics. Quite a lot, actually. Those are getting increasingly rare. Woo! Because I don't think you can make them, you've just got to find them. Nope. I think I'm going to need another drill as well. So what do I need to make a drill? Huh. So I didn't specifically need for anything else. That's quite useful. Okay. We're just gonna have to go hunting for electronics at the moment. Oh, and alkali. We need some alkali. Wasn't there? And down here on the side of this rock. Aha! I remembered that. Ever? My best bet, actually, let me just get back inside because it's gone 4 o'clock and I need to take a break. Okay, so we're pretty much well on the way to getting the 2 pieces of equipment that I want. I mean, this is the thing. I'm pretty sure this is unlocking them and then I've got to actually build them, I think. Either that or what I'm doing right now is me moving towards building them. I do hope it's me moving towards building them, because then that'll save us a whole step in the process, but I don't know, because we're doing this on the research station, so for all I know, this is just how you research them, and then you've got to build them, but I hope not, because that would be kind of irritating, actually. Anyway, back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Alright, what was I doing? Oh yeah, that's right, I've got to go hunting for electronics. And 1 wire. What, 1 wire? No, actually I stand corrected, I have 2 wires. Never mind. Okay, so yeah, I definitely need to go hunting for electronics. So I'm hoping I can find a bunch in and around here. I'm gonna need a drill. Never hurts to have a little extra. Right. I'm hoping there's going to be some in here somewhere. Which, you know, stands to good reason, I think. Oh, that one's empty too. They're all empty, that's the thing. I've already sort of scavenged all the ones in the immediate area. For, you know, obvious reasons. So my hope is just there'll just be some in this area. Oh hey look, there's that plastic I was looking for before. Yay! Ooh. Oh. I'll take it, don't see why not. Okay. Good. Maybe some more around here somewhere. Never is. Fabric, alkali, resin. Huh. The long life of an anti-vaxxer. Oh.
Cheap paperback sci-fi novel. Now it's clear why robots considered it trash and rolled it up in the electrical tape together with the owner of the book.
Mm-hmm. I was hoping there'd be more. Have I already opened coffin? Okay. Where's my vehicle? Nice. Alright, how many does that give me? 2, 4, 5. Alright, one more. Somewhere. Woohoo! Opened.
Unfortunately, this awesome remedy does not cure breaches or depressurization.
Here we go. you've got a space blanket too. Fair enough. I guess sometimes it takes a good idea to look at these things a little closer. Sometimes. Right. That should be everything we need. I'll just dip in here and recharge my oxygen. And we'll head out to... Ooh, come on now. Made it. Alright. So, we've got all this stuff. And we've even got some stuff in here too, which we should have. A bit too much. Get rid of you. Definitely don't need you. Get rid of you and you. Alright. So we should have enough to build all of this stuff. So, oh, there we go. 1 minute. Alright, for you I need 2 compensators and 2 generators. Alright. I didn't realize this was going to take time. I guess maybe we are just researching it and then we still gotta build it afterwards. Which seems really fucking arbitrary. And complete. Yay. $20? Oh Christ, I'm glad I set that one going now. Okay, well, fair enough. Okay, so we have the blueprint for our new suit. Electrical engineer spacesuit. Okay, so we need 1 piece of resin. Another roll. Crying out loud. That's actually really starting annoying. Like, I can understand wanting to have things like take time and stuff like that. Like that I get. Like I understand that. But that's still irritating because the length of time... I mean, here's the thing. If you had the research table and you just had the research table here without necessarily needing any items in order to do the research, and you just had the timer, so the research was going on in the background while you're running around doing all the other stuff, that would actually work really, 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 really well, I think. I don't know, personal opinion, but you know, I just think that it would. So 125, so we'd add 75 seconds on top of that. That's pretty good, actually. But yeah, if I've got to wait 20 fucking minutes for that. Ugh. Okay. Okay, so in terms of equipment, 1 piece of resin, 2 aluminium, and a roll of fabric. Okay. So 1 piece of resin. I think I have got 1 aluminium. So it was 2 aluminium, wasn't it? Yeah, 2 aluminium. So we need 1 piece of aluminium and a roll of fabric. Okay. Alright. Need to check the rocks for aluminium. Kinda. Right. So aluminium and fabric. Wasn't there some fabric actually? Thinking about it. Can I break one of these things apart and it has some fabric next to it? Fabric, fabric, fabric. Come on now. Fabric. Excellent. That's all I needed for that. Grab another piece of resin. Those are quite rare. That's just alkali. Okay. And the other one was. Oh god. Aluminium. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Haven't been sleeping well lately. Right. Suppose there's a chance I just happened to have left one behind. No, didn't think so. It's never that easy, is it? Okay. Well, we can at least make a roll of fabric. I don't actually have as much water as I'd like. I should very much craft some. Thinking about it, because I was only 2 ice. I thought it was 3. Ah well. Nice. Always good to have some water on tap. Right. Aluminium. Gotta be some kicking around it. Did I leave any? Actually, didn't I leave some in? Is there a chunk here that I left? Yes. Yes, there was. Nope. Good enough. All right. Working with electricity is not just enough to wear rubber gloves, especially messing with linears. Whoop, okay, that went by way too fast. Okay. Huge place with a lot of lightning, huh? That sounds nice. Alright, so... spaceship debris. So yeah, we're doing alright. I like how we got a -8 chance of a breach, which is good, I think. You kind of want a negative chance of a breach, I think. Alright, so how much longer have you got? Because I could go off... Yeah, I'm going to have to go off and do some exploring first. And then, of course, I'm going to have to gather shit to craft, so... I've had my eye on this for a while. Alright, back to the exploration phase. My favorite part. A whole bunch of ruins up here. We'll start at this end and see what we find.
A very competent pipeline distribution.
Is it? What do you need? Scanning? Improved communications. Indeed. Valuable compartment that embodies all the power of your engineering skills. Got a powerful pump, new filtration perfectly distributes electrical energy with a special compensator. Huh. Interesting. So it adds power and oxygen, and also one to the breach chance. That's interesting. Where's my ship? There it is. Ah.
Too many military personnel per square kilometer. It's definitely a sign of trouble.
Really? Fair enough. Woo. Careful now.
This is working autonomous oxygen station.
Whoa! Hello, what the... Okay. I'd like to go to the oxygen station if that's possible, please.
Turret nearby.
Yeah, isn't there always?
The linguistic analysis of the large inscription on the wall shows that it's module number 51. The government transported some military developments in it. You can really find something useful here, like the famous Cedar spacesuit, if you don't get caught by any security systems. It's unlikely that you can find another way into the military module. You must bypass the super intelligent AI, which can let only a soldier pass it.
Oh crap, what the hell? God damn it. I got double teamed by just everything.
Again. You are here. That means death was impossible.
Shut up. Everything just ganged up on me all at once. I didn't realize there were that many robots in the area. Okay. Alright. Where did you leave me off? Right, okay, so it's not as if I've missed out on a lot there. Right. No, actually that was really stupid because what I just did was stop the... You can't leave the crafting menu while it's crafting, unfortunately. Right. So it would seem as though we finally run into some random out of nowhere sudden combat. Times like this, I wish I could do the blaster. I could collect the stuff up for the blaster, I guess, but then I'd still have to wait at least... you know, I'd have to wait a while before I could get it. Okay, so don't go too far up there. That's a thing to note. Until you've got some decent weapon, i.e., the blaster. We can go into this section though, so that's something, I guess.
A very competent pipeline distribution.
Whereabouts up here can you go?
Too many military personnel per square kilometer. It's definitely a sign of trouble.
There was a whole slew of stuff up here. It's more of a question of where are the military types. Yeah, look, they're dotted around. Let's stay on the thing, I guess.
This is working autonomous oxygen station.
A large cluster of security robots detected. I'd recommend keeping out of their sight.
Yeah, easier said than done. Why would there be security? That's the weird thing. I don't know if it would be possible for me to sneak down to the oxygen thing.
The linguistic analysis of the large inscription on the wall shows that it's module number 51. The government transported some military developments in it. You can really find something useful here, like the famous cedar spacesuit, if you don't get caught by any security systems. It's unlikely that you could find another way into the military module. You must bypass the super intelligent AI, which can let only a soldier pass, I presume.
Mm-hmm.
Access to civilians is prohibited.
Right.
Get out of here, rookie. The Army teaches boys to think like men. Anything you do can get you killed, including nothing.
I just gotta keep hitting him until he lets me in. That seems like a very military thing to do, doesn't it? It's in line with this game's humor.
You snooze, you lose.
Wow, was that actually destroying my handy scrapper? It was. Christ. Okay, well that's good. Now I don't have a handy scrapper.
To the bravest sons of guns.
What the hell was that? Did you hit me with something?
Access to civilians is prohibited. Get out of here, rookie.
Never mind. Okay, well that didn't go quite at what I expected. I also totally forgot to drop off the... Alright, never mind. Okay. I should probably leave before someone else sees me, although... Nope, never mind. Time to go.
Turret active. Be careful.
I'm going, I'm a-going, I'm a-going. Okay, they don't like me very much, apparently. Alright. Well, that didn't go exactly as planned. Looks like we're going to need a gun. Looks like someone spray painted SOS on this. Either that or they're really big fans of Among Us. And can't spell.
Speakers of the Pleasure Shuttle, ripped out and connected with the help of a cheap extension cord. Looks like he was trying to attract attention by playing loudly on his guitar, his acoustic guitar, and using a speaker in space.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking stupid. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. I can imagine that. Alright, what else? Ah, we actually kind of low on oxygen. Probably head back to the thing for now. Whoop. We are also going to need another scanner, so... Yeah. Alright, so there's several things that we need to do. We need a weapon, obviously. We also need to build another scanner because, yeah, my current one not doing so hot. How are you getting on? 5 minutes. Alright, what do I need for a new scanner? Oh, we also need a new handy scrapper too. Handy scrapper, 3 metal, scanner. So 4 metal, a battery, plastic, and a light bulb. Great. Plastic and a light bulb and a battery. Well, we can build the scanner at least. And then we just need to find a handy, some metal from a, to make a handy scrapper. So I guess we've got to find something then. Let's see, where's there likely to be? I don't see any metal around here, but there might be. See, that's turret. And turrets are not very good.
Turret nearby.
No kidding. Look at big chunks. The irony is, we're running into big chunks
There's
of
an
metal.
engineering shuttle ahead. I wonder how you find everything so quickly. Is it because of my hints?
Yes, actually. Here we go. Here's some metal. Yoink. 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 Oh, no vehicles. In we go.
That's a familiar way of repairing things. Did you study the same manual as well?
Oh.
I hope this underwear doesn't belong to him, although I still wouldn't touch it.
Yeah, no kidding. Huh.
It's unlikely that it will fly with a broken engine, but the design of the steering wheel is quite interesting. His mistake was that he didn't know the principles of electrical conductivity. However, it's a good idea to pour some melted metal on the handy scrapper.
Huh, fair enough. So now we can just build a enhanced handy scrapper without having to research it. Can I just say, I do actually quite like that it gives you the ability to either research something or find it out there in the world, and it's like, whichever is more convenient for you. Refined metal and titanium. That's a fair point, actually. The thing is, though, I mean, 3 metal versus 4 metal and a piece of titanium. I suppose that is technically... Yeah, I need to go back to the ship for a piece of titanium, I guess. Was it technically is better? Because, of course, I was looking at the research thing rather than anything else. It's a bit stupid of me, actually. Oh, well. I suppose there's any titanium in the immediate area, is there? Don't look like it. No, it's all just... I'm so kind of curious why there's just a random
Be careful.
turret on this thing. I have no idea. Something got sheared, didn't it? Where is there? All right. How much longer you got? 26 seconds. Then we're gonna have to go running around getting that. Okay, drop you off, drop you off. No, that's the wrong way around. Drop you off, drop you off, drop you off. You, and you. Yeah, good enough. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding. Alright, what are we going to need for this? Also, what do we need for... Alright, so we need 4 titanium. That's not hard. 4 electronics shouldn't be hard. 4 refined metal is just a case of getting as much normal metal as we can. So actually researching that shouldn't be difficult. Building it might be. Compensator wire, plastic, and thick electrical tape. Okay. There's 2 wire. Fortunately, I have 2 wire. Okay. So we've got the 2 wire. 4 plastic. There was definitely some plastic kicking around in some of the places I was just checking. Compensator. Alkaline refined metal. So I'm going to need a lot of metal. There was a couple of pieces of refined metal back at my old base. Let's go get that. Oh, come on now. Definitely left some refined metal back here. Grab that while I'm here. Means you've got to find some, well, as much metal as we can, I guess. Okay. In there. I had a couple. Do I need electrical tape for something? Actually have alkali. Okay. There we go. There's 2 electrical tape. We needed alkali for the compensator. I know I had some somewhere, but I can't remember if I used it all up. No, I must use it all up. Okay, so we need a piece of alkali for the compensator. And plastic. That's going to be the tricky part. As much metal as I can find. Just regular, ordinary metal. Plastic's going to be tricky. There isn't a huge amount of that around. Metal should be fine. I just gotta literally find it. And I gotta break it. Salt, I don't really need that. Ooh, hello. Yoink. Ooh, I'll take a couple of construction kits. Actually, those will come in handy further down the line. There we go, that's good. Okay, so now we just need as much normal metal as possible. I'll grab an extra wire while I'm thinking about it. Top up my O2. Oh yeah, I also need to keep an eye out for some alkali. Actually, yes, I know where I can get a bag of alkali because I've run into it before. It's down that tunnel again. Excellent. This shouldn't take too long. Once I actually research the blaster, then of course I've got to actually make the damn thing. I don't know if that'll be a good thing or not, but take out a few of those military things and I'm sure I can work that out. Because it looked like there was that dead military body, so I probably got to scan him and then build a military suit. If I had to guess. Just to convince that, that robot. Okay. Here we go. A bit of plastic, very good. I opened you? Oh, I haven't. Nope. All that and it was empty. I even broke the damn thing. Alright, map it. Need plenty more yet. Nope, that's titanium. I think that ought to do it. Damn it, where's my bike? All right. Excellent. Okay, so we need to hang on. So we need to build a compensator. And then build that bad boy. Ah, yes. There we go. Excellent. Put you off in there. Don't need you anymore. Okay. So what do we need? So 4 titanium. Wait, I don't have 4 titanium? I don't have. Why do I not have 4 titanium? I thought I picked up. Okay, fine, whatever. What is it? 4 titanium, 4 electronics. Ah, that's what I didn't get. So we need 1 piece of titanium and some electronics. Okay. Still, 275 seconds of oxygen. Very good. And it's almost... What is it? What is that? About 4.5 minutes? Because it's like 60, 120, 180, 240. Yeah, so it's 4 minutes and 35 seconds. That's a long time, actually. Alright, let's go check some of these ruins around here, because I definitely saw plastic dotted around. I just didn't pick it up because I didn't desperately need it. So let's try areas where I haven't really been looking. Oh, excuse me. Seems like the best bet. There's definitely titanium down there. I'm sure there was. You only need one. Yoink. Okay. And then we just need some plastic. Which there could be some in any of these boxes. No. Come on, there we go. Should be enough plastic, surely. No. No, what the hell am I doing? No, it wasn't plastic, it was fucking electronics. I'm being an idiot. That's why I didn't have enough. I was collecting plastic before. I don't need plastic, I need the electronics. Ah, I'm an idiot. Because of course I am. Well, electronics is something I haven't seen in abundance, actually. Let me just top my oxygen up here. I can't make electronics, can I? No, I don't look like it. What are you hidden around the corner like that?
Only the main weapon of the liner, Knight Errant, could have made such holes. If it's still functioning, I really hope that Knight Errant will not react to an object as small as your body. Turret active. Be careful.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, how worried should I be about going in here? Like, is this gonna hurt? Yep, that's high temperature. Okay, let's not do that. Alright, never mind. Alright, so we're definitely gonna have to work out how to deal with high temperatures. That's fine. I can work that out. I might as well go check an area I haven't been to yet. Maybe I can find some electronics over there.
Docking gates. These are obsolete, although they come in quite handy in case of emergency evacuation.
Well, better than nothing, I guess. Right. Well, that was relatively successful. Still no sign of any electronics, though. Which is kind of annoying how rare that is, considering how often you need it.
The service post. About 2 meters of high-strength alloy and no breaches in the security system. The object is classified, but I managed to download some information from the captain's bridge. You can remotely access the liner's core from here. This would be extremely useful. However, it is impossible to get inside unless you have an anti-armor weapon. Someone pulled the cord and pushed out the glass even before the depressurization started.
Window? Okay. Probably shouldn't have a window on a spaceship, but what you gonna do, I guess? Magnet, shears. Nope, nothing that I desperately need. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Ooh. Nice. We have plenty of oxygen candles, so a good bit of exploration can be done. Oh, more turrets down there. In fact, there's a lot of turrets scattered around here. Blimey. Knight errant. That's the gun. Oh, no, that's the gun. No, is that the gun? That can't be the gun. I also noticed a lot of coffins drifting around
This
here.
is a working autonomous oxygen station.
This is Knight Errant, the main weapon of liner unnamed. It was meant to be used only in cases of emergency when the liner was attacked from the outside. Who would attack it, and what makes Knight Errant different from other turrets? The journalists didn't get a clear answer. It looks like Knight Errant's manual control panel. It's used in case of remote control system failure. Getting here from inside the liner was impossible, therefore it wasn't fortified much.
Nice.
There are no data about the discharge cells or any modern particle beam weapon in general, but according
Right.
to the blueprint, it's somewhere inside the gun's barrel. I don't think you should put... The latest issues of this magazine were uploaded to my database for speaking with teenagers, but unfortunately, I accidentally erased them. Forever. If the gun doesn't work, it doesn't mean you can poke your head right into it. Apparently, these are the discharge cells. It's unlikely that you'll be able to fix them, but I'm sure that there are some spare ones somewhere, although I recommend that you think about why you would want to repair this gun in the first place.
Right, I need 6 discharge cells. Why wouldn't I want to blow something up? Okay. So we're still wandering around looking for electronics, of course. In the hope of then getting a gun.
A turret. Be careful.
You never get electronics from these things, do you? Okay. Well, it has gone 5, so we're going to take a quick break once I top up my oxygen. And then once I test that actually, you know, pressing escape does pause the game, because I don't know if it's that kind of game or not. 1, 2, 3... Yep, yeah, it does. Okay, that's good. So we're going to take a quick break, and when I get back, we'll continue looking for electronics. Actually, I think I've got enough, because I think it was just the 4 I needed, wasn't it? So maybe I'll go back and start the blaster crafting, well, researching. One or the other, I don't know. There's so much stuff dotted around the place. It's sort of kind of bewildering how much there is to do, but it's fine. We'll work something out. Anyway, back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Okay, then. So, we've got to find a whole bunch of... Actually, why is there only 5? Shouldn't there be 6? Or is this one fine? Ooh. Can I, like, scan you for a... No, apparently not. But we only need... Okay, so we need 5 energy cells for this. Although what exactly it's pointing at... Seems to just be pointing at an area down there. I don't know why I'd want to destroy that, but what you gonna do, I guess. Now we do have to be a bit careful in this area due to turrets, but as long as you're moving, you're pretty much okay from there.
Turret signal. Be careful.
Hi. Ooh, robots. Hi guys. What you been doing?
I heard about big ships being infested not only by hamsters, but even by seagulls, though I did not think it was true. Seems like this one was eating garbage.
Isn't that what seagulls do? I'm always kind of annoyed that you never get electronics out of these things, even though it totally looks like there should be some. Soda machine? Huh. Random. Nothing down here that I can scan? Huh. Surprising. Guess I'll take a battery.
A turret. Be careful.
May need to craft some more fuel for this bad boy soon enough. Alright, we don't want to go in there because dangerous heat. Vehicle malfunction. Whoa, durability.
I
on this
hate
thing.
portals.
What? Portals? Huh? Hush. Why is my thing so damaged? Right.
You can lose your head for various reasons, but this case is especially interesting.
Yes, I'm sure.
Turret nearby.
Oh, not that. Shush, 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 shush now. Anything here? Or just miscellaneous? Ooh, take the electrical tape, I guess. That's really nice. Be careful now. Ooh, that's a bit too close. Wait, wasn't I just over here? I think I was just over here. Okay. Yes, I was. Yikes, there's... In fact, there's 2. Haha. Nice. Alright, that should let me what we need. We should probably head back and where the hell's my vehicle? Get back to the base. Which is there.
Turret active. Be careful.
Anything here? Looks like he was sheared in half. Ooh. Fair enough. Anything in this bad boy? Anything at all? No. Okay, never mind. Yeah. We're fine. Plenty of boost. As long as you're boosting, the turrets can't really get you, so they're not a big problem. They're just a small annoyance if you're not moving around fast enough. Alright, was that what I needed? It was. 10 minutes, of course. Okay then, well, leave that going. Drop you off. Yeah, that's annoying. What was the thing that broke? Something broke at one point. Also, we just something. What was it that broke? The repair tool is very close to breaking, as is the grabber. The repair tool, grabber, and what was the other one? We need some wire and aluminium. Alright, that gives me better than that. Repair tool. Oh, that was it. It was the magnetic master key. Okay. Okay, so we've got... Need a whole bunch more stuff. I found a whole bunch of coffins over by the giant gun. We also need some fuel for this. Okay. Ugh, this is the thing. You want to do one thing, but then it's like, oh no, I've got to do all this bunch of stuff first. Oh, baby deck. Okay. Alright, so we need 3 aluminium, a magnet, 2 thick electrical tape. Magnet we've got. Thick electrical tape I can make. Okay, and then what do I need again? Aluminium and refined metal, so we need some standard metal too. Okay. Aluminium's going to be really tricky to find at this point because I'll probably have harvested a lot of it. Normal metal I'll stumble across in good time. Oh, that was salt. I don't want salt. I appreciate the thought, but I don't want salt. Alright, I think that's enough. Okay. Make you straight off. I need 2 refined metal. 1 and 2. Oh, I actually already had one. Never mind. Okay. Alright, okay, what do I need to make some fuel for myself? I know resin was one of them. 2, oh, that's it, just metal? Metal and resin. I think I had some resin in stash. Okay. We can go out, get 1 bit of resin and some regular metal. Resin. resin kicking about somewhere. Nope, we've got all that. I need the grabber. I think I need the grabber for the resin, was it? That's what I needed. Excellent. Hey, there it goes. I was literally just thinking to myself, wonder how much more left there is on that. Good enough. Gives me plenty of breathing room, literally. Alright, so that's the research done. So what do I need to actually make it? Because this is going to be a whole process, isn't it? Blaster. Aluminium, electronics, to refine metal, lycoplasma. I don't know what lycoplasma is. That's irritating. God damn it. Do I have anything? So what's lycoplasma? Ooh. Oh, it's the, oh, I suspected that, but probably possible to escape the lycoplasma on the metal surface. Okay, so to do that, I would presumably protection from fire and cold, protection from electricity. You know, that does remind me, wasn't there, thinking about it, I don't know if it's important. I was just remembering something. I got plenty of oxygen, so that's not an issue. I was just thinking, wasn't there that electrical thing in the front of that big place? Like up here or something? I'm wondering if I've got the electrical suit on. Because obviously I need to now research and then build the fire and ice suit thing. Because I don't know how dangerous fire, well, heat, I should say, is compared to, say, you know, the cold. Because with the cold, it's like it very slowly starts fogging up your vision, which is annoying but not deadly unless you get totally lost. But with heat, I don't know. Does it drain your drink meter really quickly? Does it do something else that's really bad for you? I don't know, because I only need one. So if I can, like, go in there really, really, really quickly and like test, because I can just like I'm close to it, so I can like just poke my head in there very quickly just to test and see what is needed, you know?
There's a turret somewhere near.
I know. I'm just curious. This. Not doing anything, but I can't do anything with it. Okay, that's all I wanted to check. I wonder. I do know the radiation level is going up, but I don't know which will hit max first. At this point, I'm mostly just wandering, seeing what's what, you know? I think we can just about go to the Normandy, but... Radiation meter is getting very close to being up.
If I'm not mistaken, there's an accelerating transport station ahead. Apparently, they plan to use it for the evacuation of Normandy, although it's hardly possible to do that. These stations help small spaceships gain initial acceleration when departing from the liner, but they are of no use for long-distance flights.
Right. So, yeah, in terms of getting to the Normandy, that's not a big thing I can do at the moment. Radiation levels are still way too high. So my current issue is that I've got oxygen going down and I need to get to a safe point. Necessarily know if it's a good idea to be around here or not. Don't see anything. I mean, there's definitely like electrical stuff, but nothing too deadly. I think we're alright. Woo! Okay. While I'm here, thinking about it. Okay. Hurry up, oxygen meter. You gotta fill up quicker than that. Go. Alright, let's check over here, because I didn't actually check this area out before, so might be an idea to have a look. No idea if there's anything useful here. Let's find out. Oh, this place. Yeah, we sort of checked this out, but there wasn't anything here. Which was surprising, but not that surprising. A couple of places down here. I don't remember if we checked these out or not. Feels like we might have done, actually. No. Okay. Oh, no, we did come down here. Yes, in fact, I remember these now. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we did go down here. But here's another thing to check out. Over there. All right. Oxygen. Let's see what we got, if anything, down here now.
This debris clearly doesn't belong to the liner, as it is made with outdated technologies. If you look at the spaceship's debris in the distance, we can assume that the liner didn't just explode, but it initially crashed into an unknown spherical structure, the debris of which we can see now.
Oh, really? Interesting. Take some water, why not? Huh. Really? I don't think I actually need that, but okay.
The grandiose construction has not yet been completed due to serious financial and ethical problems, or perhaps because of its complete uselessness.
Or maybe a little column A, a little column B, right? What else? What's this? You look relatively important. Solar
Solar
panels.
panels are not used on high-speed spaceships. These parts are definitely not from the liner's plating. Looks like the panels are still working. I wouldn't fly up to them if I were you.
Well, that's good. Apparently we got something other. Something else new. Something presumably that I can build. That's good. Where's... there you are. Well, hey. Alright, so we've got this big circle thing, whatever the hell it is. Gotta find us a way
It's an
inside.
extremely unsafe place. I can't even use my main systems, only the built-in processor, which is perfectly protected from power surges, but is not able to count to 10 without errors. This is an energy core of the Breathedge company. I don't know who transported such technologies on the liner and for what purpose it was done, but now it's easy to explain the presence of electromagnetic anomalies. By the way, I don't recommend turning off the active core. It will most likely lead to unpleasant consequences. It reminds me of old space stations that were used about 50 years ago for communication between planets. Besides, some components were produced in Breathedge agency factories for sure.
Ooh, hello. Not that. I got some food. Scan an Ottoman. Why not? Have some of that. Alright. Ooh, fine metal. Always nice to get. Take some free fuel. Yes, please. Okay, so we've got to turn this shit off, have we? Find a way to do that. Not that way. Okay. Ooh.
I have no idea how they got into the closed system of the aquarium, but there are no more fish here.
Yeah, it's probably always like that, knowing this company.
If I were to design a trash can, everything would have fit in it.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing I'd expect from someone like you. We do already have a bit of water on hand, so we don't need any more. Hello.
These rooms look like someone's shelter, but it has had no occupants for a long time. A detailed plan of the habitation module.
Sweet. Scanning all the things. Anything else to scan that I can see? Oh, suddenly gravity.
One of the first prototypes of the Breathedge Agency spacesuit without any artificial intelligence. The cause of death was a blunt injury to the head about 30 years ago. The body mummified due to the sterility of the environment.
So you're saying that this is an older ship that's been here for a long time. This is the equivalent of the Degrassi from Subnautica. Okay. But why? Guess I'll take it.
Now this is something interesting. It's worth taking a closer look.
Experimental limited technologies, ISR1, protection increase, settings, game level. What? No. What? Are you actually kidding me right now? That's not actually there. Oh, please.
There are some undeclared functions of several Breathedge Agency inventions here. Please note section ISR1 Protection Increase Radar 53 chip. It's about the first spacesuit prototypes. I have the same chip installed in me. Try to follow these steps.
Really? Is this an actual thing? Hang on.
Protection increase protocol activated. The threshold of radiation resistance has increased. So you're saying we could have done this from the start?
Apparently. Huh.
A useless item. You could make a similar one.
Yes, probably. That is very, very strange and very, very random. Okay.
We can assume that this station was some experiment of the Breathedge Funeral Agency, but the lack of any information about it, as well as the dead crew member, can lead us to think that this was probably illegal. On behalf of the Funeral Agency, I apologize for your possible complicity in the illegal activities of our company.
Right. Okay, so we've got pretty much a safe area around here. That's quite nice. Alright, so we've got a whole bunch of stuff, most of which I'm going to have to leave behind.
There's no such design in my catalogs.
Trying to work out what you can and can't scan is very difficult. I'd rather take the refined metal than anything else. What do I not need? I do have a lot of rubber waiting behind in the main bit. I can always come back here and grab more stuff. I do wonder if that setting was always there or if it's something that only appears after you've read that screen. Because I wouldn't be surprised if it was the latter. So how do we turn off the electrical thing from those, you know, well, these things out here? Because it says need to neutralize the core. You sort of go into the wall? I wonder if it means you need to not neutralize the, you know, the core radiation bit, like the actual main bit. But I don't know. Could do. It's gonna make you wonder, like, how the fuck did I end up so far away? Because that's the ship. That's the ship I was on. And yet I ended up, like, clear on the other side of the whole area, so how the fuck did I end up all the way over here? Bloody good question. Alright. Another one of them. Yeah, these things don't look like they're like connected to anything. It's just sort of, they're just sort of there. It's just like neutralize the core. If I can do that, that's not a problem. Well, okay. So we're learning more stuff all the time. Learning that this game's sense of humor is certainly an acquired taste. I don't mind the sense of humor in this game. It's not bad. It's not the worst game I've ever seen with this level of humor, but it's a little on the nose sometimes. I prefer my humor to be a bit more subtle. What, who, what? You don't like being near there? Okay, that's fine. Ooh, that looked like it hurt.
Robots do not feel pain. Probably. It can't be said about this poor guy anyway.
Yeah, well. Not much you can do about that, unfortunately. So I guess later on, when we need those Breathedge cores, and, you know, like once we've lowered the radiation, presumably that's where I'm going to need to go. Doesn't appear to be too much else. Okay then, that's fine. One of my biggest problems with quite a lot of in fact, no, let me rephrase that. One of the biggest problems I've got right now is that my base, my home, such as it is, doesn't have a Doesn't have storage. I haven't found storage yet. Which is not good, because I don't have any bloody storage. Because in terms of... Oh, extra large. I don't think I'm going to need any of that. So we've got a window. Nice enough, I guess. Improve communication. See, I've got some of these things. Interphone. See, what I really need, more than anything else, so I got a whole bunch of stuff, but I don't have storage. I don't even know if storage is a thing. So, I don't know. Wow, we've got a lot of stuff. Okay. So one last thing I want to test. I do want to... Oh, God. Okay, what I want to do... I want to take stuff out of here. Can I just drop a bunch of stuff on the floor? Without causing too much of a problem. Good enough. See, what I want to do is I want to get rid of a bunch of this miscellaneous stuff from here that I don't really need. Because... that. I prefer to keep only necessary things in this place. I just want to cut all this unnecessary stuff back to my base. One thing, huh? All right. I don't exactly have a lot of inventory space. I may look that up. I may look up where I can find like wall storage or something. Because honestly, I've kind of gone through most of this game without having to check the wiki. It's been largely clear. In the case of finding the wall storage, it's just a case of finding out where it is. Or even if there is one that I can find, you know. I only ever had to look up after my very first session, because I was a bit of an idiot about something. I mean, the game could have been clearer, so yeah, a little of me, little of it. But in general, the game's been pretty clear about most things. So, yeah. I think we're okay. Oh. Excellent. Now. Alright, yeah, this is all miscellaneous stuff that I don't really need, but I might need, but probably not. Okay. We also got... See, what I want to do is pick this up and take this. Because I could do with a second bit of storage over there. Because all this is stuff I could really do over there rather than being here. I may do a few back and forth trips between episodes if I remember, but I probably won't. Actually, you can go in here too. Potato with a light. Don't really need that. Yeah. Drop off all the scissors in here. Magnet bulb. Okay, so we'll take some of this stuff across. And we'll see what we get. Yeah, we could definitely do with second storage, but I need to look up to see if there is storage and where it is, if it's anywhere. What's that? Telling me there's something I need to fix over there. Why? Didn't I just come from over there? Okay. I think we're doing okay. We're like chipping off bits of like places to explore. We're finding new items and upgrades. As I say, I mostly need to work out if there is indeed storage somewhere. You know, where to scan it, and then I need to build some. Because this place really needs some storage. So, yeah, we'll be fine. We'll see. We'll see. If it's, you know, a thing... If it's going to be a big thing, then I might just... leave it be and of everything pretty much. Whoop, not you. Everything that I don't specifically need in my inventory right now. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. We'll sort of have to play that by ear, and we also need to test. I could do that real quick right now. Okay, hang on. Tell you what. Let me make a quick save. Something to test. It says I need a grabber, don't I? This is probably going to go very badly, but here's the thing. When you go into the cold area, it's not immediately deadly. It might be the same when you go into the hot area. I don't know. Let's find out. So where is... right there. Okay. Gotta watch out for that.
The turret. Be careful.
Keep an eye on my health. Keep an eye on various stuff. Yeah, look, my thing's just fogging up. Oh, no. In fact, it's killing me. It's killing me. It's killing me. It's killing me. Never mind. It's killing me. Never mind. And I'm dead. Okay, never mind. Okay, clearly I need to make the suit first. So my next...
You lie again. You are here. That means death was impossible.
Okay, just take me back to menu. Okay, so my next objective, find out if there is storage that you can build in your base. I'd be surprised if there wasn't. I just got to work out where it is. And then build the next suit. Or no, research the next suit and then build it. Because this is going to be a long process. Because I need to get one of those in order to craft my weapon. And I need a weapon. So, yeah, we've got like an ABC thing here. We've got a line of what we need to do. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.